Mute those mics, folks. Please, we're live. And we're live. We're live on the internet. Hey guys, this is HoverDerby.
Hey YouTube.
Hey YouTube. Hey Mom, I'm on YouTube.
HoverDerby.
Jasmine, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, except for apparently Debbie's on my butt.
Who's Debbie? I don't know who that is.
Debbie, she's here. She's always on my butt when we're playing, and apparently she's even doing it here now.
Right. Okay, let me give a little intro because people have no idea what we're talking about. Where's my camera? Over there. So this is HoverDerby. My name is Draxter Dupre. You may know me from other higher rated shows like I don't know, Atlas Hopping and Atlas Hopping Reloaded and Atlas Hopping Weekend Edition.
Weren't you on CNN Crossfire last week?
No. That was HoverDerby Crossfire.
Oh,
You don't.
Oh, I know we have that one. We have that one too.
So, if you're watching us on YouTube, this is HoverDerby. It's the fastest game in Sansar, and it's all user created, and it was created by Jasmine and by Galen over here. And I'm just moderating, and we have wonderful players who all create their own backstories, and we're going to go right into the game in just a few minutes. Don't change that channel right now. Jasmine, what did you actually think about when you started creating this? Where's my camera? Oh yeah. Hey Jose, he's our camera guy. Jose is a little bit weird sometimes. So
Hi.
Jasmine, you created all this?
Yes. Yes, it took me like 3 months, and I made everything you see here pretty much, except for our BattleBot shapes that Bragg made.
That's the BattleBot, and you know, Jasmine, the viewers they're looking at this and going like, yeah, you made like a little booth or something. What the heck is this?
I made a universe.
It's huge.
It's a huge universe.
I'm gonna turn the camera around here, and people are already practicing. This is the field. You can win $50 today if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to come in. Just go to atlas.sansar.com and look for HoverDerby. You can also watch the show at the HoverDerby Lounge. Galen, you scripted this game. Is this game a little bit? Is it kind of like dodgeball? I guess. I mean, I don't want you to go to the whole like rules right now, but could I say that it's a little bit related to that? I mean, or what is the gist
in
of
the sense
game
that
in 30
it
seconds?
entails humiliating other people. Yes, it's absolutely just like dodgeball.
And World and
Shoot people
WWE.
in the face.
Yes,
In the
and
face.
WWE.
In the
The Talking
face.
Smack is definitely WWE.
Talking smack. Hey.
Yes.
See, I was just gonna talk to you like you're Debbie, but you're actually Jasmine because Debbie
I'm
always talks smack.
Jasmine.
Hey,
Yes.
can you grab one of those cards? Where are those cards here? We
That's
got
what
those
I was talking
player
about.
cards here.
Little Debbie Do. She says little Debbie Do. But you know what? She's a lot like, oh my goodness. She's not little to be feared. She's definitely to be feared. She's definitely not little. She's a big deal.
Don't mess with Debbie.
No, she's
Don't
actually.
mess with Debbie. It will not
Alright,
go
she's-
well for you.
I think she's a school teacher.
But
or
she needs to
something,
get out of
so,
here. It's
yeah.
kind of scary. I'm just going to throw her
Okay.
over there.
Bring up Daisy. Bring up Daisy's card because Daisy
Daisy.
won last time.
Yes.
Here she is.
She is like an incredible sharpshooter.
It's
you know?
Devious Daisy.
Yeah, I
That's
think
right.
she's avenging her cousin. You know, I
Yeah.
heard this total rumor that that Lefty, like, totally ate her cousin while he was on vacation in Florida last year. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of what I heard. And I hear she's rather bitter. So
And
we'll
you know what,
see.
Jasmine? This is working out really well because I told you prior that you need to use the word totally in every sentence. Because we were told by our producers that we really need to get the 18 to 32 demographic going.
Yeah.
And we,
Right.
you know, the marketing course that I took over the weekend told me, like, you know, that's
They
kind
like
of
that word?
That's what they like, right?
I
And
just
because
like
we're
that
like
word.
Totally is trending.
Okay,
Yeah,
hey, awesome.
cool. Totally's trending. It's totally doing it.
People on YouTube, do me one favor. Let me know if you have any audio issues, if you have garbled audio, if you hear us too low, or if you don't hear us at all. Please let us know. I love you guys on YouTube because you're my monitor, and I'm watching this, and this is sort of the checkbox that I totally need. Oops, Jose is what's with your camera, Jose? I'm gonna fire you. We should get a look at Jose. Jose looks really weird.
He's a little bit odd. He's a little bit odd.
He's a little bit odd, yeah.
Yeah.
These are
You
camera.
check it out. He has.
Okay, the YouTube people now see Jose, and they see Jose in all his weird glory. This is our camera guy.
It is actually a camera.
That's right. His head is an actual camera. Do you see this? So this is Jose right there. We love you. Let's hug him. Group hug.
This is what happens when the pod people get you. They turn you into a gigantic camera head person.
Right. And I was going to say that last time I got some critique from people, which is very valid, that they want to see more players, right? They want to see players, and we have a bunch of new cameras in the field, so we're going to see a lot more players today, for like close up, and also Saint of Mirren. What's his Twitch channel? Twitch.tv Saint of Mirren with 2 R's. He's also streaming from his point of view, right, Galen?
Yeah, so you can hear people yelling at each other, which sometimes happens. Especially little Debbie Doo, that seems so sweet. She will yell things at you that are not quite PG.
You don't do that, right?
So the people downstairs with the pitchforks and the torches, I think, are eager to play a game. What do you say
we need to play a game. Let's do the game.
Let's do 30 seconds real quick from the outside, from the universe to get a big view. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. Check this out, guys. This is actually the long view. This is the arena right here. And
did I land on top of you, Drax? I can't tell.
I just fell down.
Oh my goodness, you fell? That's not recommended. You'll fall into a black hole or something.
I just fell down.
You're pushing me off! That's not very gentlemanlike. You're trying to. That's not very, very gentlemanly-like.
Jose, do you see this? You gotta talk to Jose because he's the camera, so
you're trying to get me to fall off the ground. I'm not silly.
Come here.
No.
Oh, Jose's got to go backwards. Is he gonna fall down?
It might, and it might be kind of funny. Right no, go a little bit.
Okay, he's just Jose.
So mean.
Dude, Galen wants to push you off the platform. Okay, let's go to the crowd and let's start a game right away.
Can't trust this one. He's like homicidal or something.
So we should commit suicide on our way to the field. What do you think?
We don't say the S word. It's not nice.
Okay, we should float away into the.
We should float away into an oblivion of nothing. It'd be great.
Shall we do that?
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna meet down to the crowd at the promenade.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bye.
Let's go.
Bye.
But no, you can have the tiger. Hello.
Hiya.
Hey, everybody. Hello. Everybody welcome. Say hi to our cameraman Jose. He's the same guy, but his head changed.
I'm in VR now.
Wave to the YouTube audience. Here we go, YouTube. And again, we have the official stream, but Saint of Mirren has a Twitch stream, and it's on Twitch.tv Saint of Mirren. Now, Galen, let's do a practice bout, one where we can explain the rules real quick, and then we're going to start. And we have 5 games today. It's $30 for the first prize. It's $20 for the second prize. And we're guaranteeing 5 games. Last time we had a few technical issues. And I think we only had 3 games. Are they
paying us if they win, or are we paying them if they win?
They pay us, right?
Yeah. It's called a pyramid scheme. That's what virtual worlds are.
That's what that is. Yes.
You didn't know?
Hey, Jasmine.
Newsflash.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, James is flirting with Jasmine. Do you see this?
It's okay.
Okay. But
she likes.
Meanwhile, I'm explaining.
I like that. It's cool.
I'm explaining to the folks real quick.
They can't hear in the lounge. It's
how it's working.
They have it turned all the way up to 100. I went over there and turned it all the way up to 100.
Here we go.
I will go.
I'm gonna go back to the boss and explain real quick.
We have our first 3-on-3 teams.
Hey, Ryan.
Drax, listen to me.
Ryan is here.
No, listen to me.
Oh, God.
Okay, you can't hear anything in the lounge. The volume on the live stream is too low.
We got it. We'll deal with it.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for screaming, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's the only way I can get myself heard in here.
No, we need to get you a little,
Let's get our first
I'll
two
bring the
teams
volume a little bit on my.
And we will start the game for you.
we have a lot of open mics.
Ryan,
I'm sorry, guys. It's a lot of open mics. So I'm going to go back to the booth and explain the rules real quick because it's a little bit too chaotic here.
See you up there. Donnie, are you here?
So,
where are we? Here we go.
Jose, here we go. Where's Jose? Here we go. Now, Jose, focus on me. There you go. Now, the rules of the game are simple. I'm going to start one practice right away. The rules of the game are simple. And, wait, people say really that the stream is too low? Let me check this. I see very, very good levels here. And previous check. Let me check one more time. Hello, hello, hello. We'll bring it up a little bit more, just in case. And we're going to bring it up a little bit more. And what do you say? There we go. Okay, so Jose, look at the field, and we're going to explain how this works. So this is the field. It's very simple. There's a blue team, there's a red team. And the game lasts 5 minutes. Within those 5 minutes, you have to shoot the opponents. And you have to, maybe we should go into the field and then I'll show you there.
So let's just go into the field, Jose, and then we'll see it a little bit closer. So when you're in the field, you have a blue team, you have a red team, and they shoot each other. Now you see this little glowing ball underneath there. Hey, Galen, I'm shooting the field right now to show people how it works. Let's describe it real quick. So we have blue versus red.
Oh, right.
They have a ball. What does it mean when the ball is not glowing?
Okay, so yeah, underneath each platform you can see a little light, red or blue. When it's lit up, it means you're free. You can wander around the field and you can shoot. When someone on the opposing team hits you, your little light goes out. You are considered a captive. When you're a captive, you can't shoot. So your goal once you're a captive is to get to one of your safety zones, one of those glowing rings. It's the same color as your team, and that frees you up. Your little light comes back on. You're free to shoot again.
And every time you're captured, we have 2 safety zones per color, so people can go in there and then they replenish their energy, and then the ball is basically lit again, and they can shoot. Right?
All right. Yes, and looks like we have 3-on-3 all set. Let's get it started.
Let me get to a better overhead view so we can have a good overview.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can start the first game. And we're doing 5 games. The game lasts 5 minutes, or it lasts until one team has 25 hits, and then the game ends. Okay, I'm ready to go.
In 5,
go.
4, 3, 2.
You guys hear okay on the YouTube stream?
There we go. And as we look at the scoreboard here, you can see there are 5 minutes on the board.
5 minutes on the board, and here we actually see the people also in the lounge and on the promenade watching this. We're counting back from 5. We got, who do we have on the blue team right now? Any of our regulars?
On the blue team, we have Daisy Gator, we have Chris Jackson, both of whom were the winners of last week's competition.
God, people are going to say like this is a rigged game or something. How come they play again? Is it like first come, first serve, or how does that work?
Oh, you know what? It looks like Saint of Mirren stepped out of that one. Since the game started and they're short one player, I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out. Right. Although this is very tempting since the 2 of them won last time. What do you think? Should we let the 2 of them fight 3?
So
the other 3 are Debbie, Sin, and Philip.
So,
what do you think?
So Saint Mirren was on their team and he dropped out. Now it's 2 against 3, right? Like so, it's Daisy and Lefty against the other 3.
Yeah, our 2 winners from last time. What do you think? Should we allow them to play through?
Are they blue or are they red? What are they?
So the blue team is Daisy and Chris Jackson, a.k.a. Lefty the Executioner. And our red team is Debbie Baskerville, Sin, and Philip Lewick, I think is how he pronounces his last name. So I don't know. I think that sounds pretty balanced.
I would totally exactly because the other were the winners. So for first time viewers, you can play this game. It doesn't have to be balanced. You can play 2 against 5 or whatever you want. And so that
that may of course skew it quite a bit, but that's totally up to you. And normally we do a balanced thing, but right now, let's just do it. So it's Philip, Crazy Clown. It's Sin, or is it Wild? And here we go. Philip just here. Sin, Philip, and it's Debbie. Debbie against our winners from last time in the red. So red is 3 people against 2 people on blue. Daisy. And here you can see on the very left is Daisy.
And look at this too. They're balanced too. We got 2.5 minutes remaining, and yet they're still 16 on 16. Our 2 on 3 is pretty darn balanced.
Wow, 60. That is 16. Okay, here you can see Lefty, the executioner. You can kind of see him. It's maybe a little small. And here Daisy, and she has kind of a pink top. She likes to float, and we call her the sniper. Call her the sniper because she hangs out and she waits for others to shoot. I want to say this to the YouTube people. They might not be aware of it. Oh, Elite Prodigy says, you need to have VR to play. Never heard of Sansar. Thank you, Elite, because you don't need VR, right, Galen? I mean, you can see.
That's right, you don't.
I think right now, Lefty and Daisy, they don't have VR. They play in desktop. You can totally play this in desktop. Out of the players on the field, I think Sin is the only one who has VR. That's the guy in that battle mech suit. You can kind of tell when they have their arms extended. So we have 20 to 24. It's getting there. 25, it's over. Red may be winning. Oh my God. There we go. It's done.
Wins.
Let's close our remote connection, Galen, and let's meet at the board.
It happened. That's exactly how it happened then.
All right, Jasmine, you're on.
Hey!
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna throw up the board. There's nothing on the board. I thought people are playing. What the hell?
Where's the score?
Where's the freaking score? Wait a minute. Is that
PG?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yay!
What the hell?
Oh, so like, wait a minute.
Sin, my man!
Easy.
Talk to Jose. Talk to the camera guy. Sin,
show yourself. The scoreboard. Look at the scoreboard. I only got hit 4 times.
Oh my God, Sin.
Have on? Do you have some sort of
Good.
Teflon?
It's the exosuit.
It's look at this guy.
No, it's baby oil.
Nothing sticks, right?
It's baby oil.
Baby oil. This is totally the WWE. He's baby oiling.
Pro tip: baby oil and roller. Yeah.
Hey, Sin, come closer to the camera.
All your free stuff on the market.
James, don't touch him like that. I'm his security detail. He's already a celebrity. Check this out, man. Okay, but wait a minute. Why did you? But you didn't beat Daisy, huh? Daisy's just a regular alligator, dude. What's up with
Daisy was camping on the spot. I love her tactics. I don't think she got 2 blue.
Daisy? Come here. Come to the camera. Where are you?
Daisy!
Come here, Daisy. Are you cheating again?
No.
Are you just hanging out in the swamp or what?
I never changed.
She was definitely hanging out in the swamp.
That's
That is true. That is true.
Good.
So Daisy's got minus 13. She got hit 13. Okay. Jasmine, you got the floor. Can you explain what's happening here? What's the difference between an aggressive player and a balanced player? Because Daisy is #1 aggressive and Sin is #1 balanced. What does that mean?
So basically, it's like whether or not, okay, so like aggressive means that you're just like you'll just completely charge in there and go for the hits no matter what. You just don't care. The balanced one tends to be people that like go for the surefire hits and then kind of hide behind like the things and try to be strategery with it. The strategery plan.
50% camping, 50% shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, the sneaky method. We'll call it the sneaky method.
So, and Philip, what is up with Philip? So Philip was here on the red team, +3, -7. Philip, come over here because your costume is really cool. Can you come here?
I love it. It's amazing, isn't it
look
amazing?
Straight into the camera here. Check this out. This is Philip. Can you give us a thumbs up, Philip? Philip looks really weird.
Hey, look,
really
I'm Vanna
awesome.
White.
You got the wrong hair.
There you go, man, my man. Okay, so this is 3 against 2, and Sin is #1 balance player. So today we're doing 5 games minimum. Okay, if we have more time, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do 90 minutes. So that means it's first come, first serve. I think we should do the next game right away. Again,
yes,
we're gonna award $30 to #1. And $20 to the #2.
Okay, guys, we're gonna want our next 3 on 3 people who haven't played yet.
I'm gonna be a crip.
You see? You see this, guys? Hey, YouTube people, YouTube, where are you? YouTube folks, can you hear me? Okay? Can you hear me? Elite, is any questions? YouTube people, hello. Jasmine, come here, please. I just want to see if the
crazy looking avatar behind us with some sort of like thing behind him. Did you see this?
I see him, but the people, he has like a head. Wait, oh, Jose, can you show what? What the heck? Who the heck is this?
What is this?
Oh, some other guy just came in. Hello.
Down there. I couldn't even move.
Oopsie.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Well, we don't have any lag problems.
I know we don't have any lag. It's kind of weird. Let me see.
When you're down there, it was flashing. You could see it on my screen.
So.
All right, Drex. We are good to go with the VIP, with the lounge. Everyone's fine there now.
Oh,
and I'm gonna show the game. So
yes,
Jose,
awesome sauce.
hop on the game stream.
All right, Galen, here we are. Have you started this game? I hope not. Not quite yet. All right, Galen, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, have we started this game? This is the second game.
No, not yet. Let me see what we got. We only have 1 person on the blue team and 1 person on the red team. We need to get 4 more people out there.
Okay, let me remind folks down here. Okay, we're ready for the second game. $30 for the #1 winner, and for #2 we get $20. We need players right now. First come, first serve. Hop on the pads and go in there. We're going to start the game in 30 seconds. So if you want to win, you got to play. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Cool. All righty. So here we are. Two more blue players. Chris knows. And you know how you win? You win by playing. That's how you win. Okay, so these guys are just practicing. That's why you can see the clock. It's not going backwards. Okay, people can hear me. Cool. Now let me explain this game again real quick for people who are just tuning in. And this was a really good question because Elite was asking that question. Galen, you need to mute your mic. It's coming in. So the point of this game is to either survive 5 minutes or get to 25 hits. All right. So you shoot people, and you have this little underneath atom that is lit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the game. And
we haven't even had to reset yet. This is going great.
Very cool. Very cool. I hear a lot of bleed. Oh, it's good. All right.
The table.
So awesome. Bleed is gone. Audio is gone. YouTube people, you hear me okay? So now we have these rings, Galen, are the safety zones.
Correct.
The safety zones means what?
Well, for starters, if you become a captive, you can see that there are some lights out there. When they cross the into the safety zone.
What does it mean that you're a captive? What does that mean?
So if you're a captive, the only difference between a captive and someone free is that you can't shoot. That is to say, you can't gain more points for your team. It's only by shooting someone on the other team and capturing them that you gain a point for your team. But you can also hide out in your safety zone. If you can stay there, it's pretty slippery. If you can stay there, if someone hits you from the opposing team, you don't get captured, and they don't get a point.
You can just hide out there. You can just camp there.
Yes, but as soon as something hits you, it's going to knock you out. It's next to impossible to stay there, and it also makes you vulnerable.
That's actually something we need to mention. Sorry to interrupt, but that's true, because if somebody shoots you, then the momentum will push you out of that zone, and then you will probably, possibly you just bounce off the sides like a crazy person. So hiding.
Not only that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but if you stay there, you're making yourself vulnerable to the opposing team, because one shot can knock you out, and the next shot can capture you. So it is a dubious strategy. I can see someone out there. I'm not sure who that is on the red team who's trying to hide in the safety zone, and they just got knocked right out of it. Let's see if it looks like they're trying to head back there. Is that Saint? Is that Saint Amiran?
Got 3 minutes. Can you check real quick who's playing right now? I can see Maya. This looks like
here
Maya.
Are players. Well, we have Zafia. Zafia and Maya look very similar today. Yeah. On the blue team, we have Chris once again, Lefty the Executioner. We have James Bong, a brand new player.
James Bong! Oh my God! I've known James Bong since High Fidelity.
Team wins.
What the hell?
Oh no! Zafia stayed captive for over 30 seconds, and unfortunately,
let's go down and explain it, and let's do a new game. That's actually a no-no. Yeah, that's a good point here.
So what happened? Because we did not go to 25, guys.
Yeah, what happened, Galen? Explain.
Galen, what happened? Did somebody stay out of the circle too long?
Yes. Now, if you hold on a second here, you'll see it on the board. As I get it logged to the database. Do you want me to use Vanna White again? Here, I'm Vanna White. Okay.
Drax, I'm Vanna White. Look.
So Zafia is actually a good player, but she has a challenge now and then. And you can see there, Zafia Vesta was captive too long.
Yeah. For me.
Zafia, you ruined everything.
I'm not saying that. She's doing much better. She's super hard. When you start,
that's okay.
No, when you start,
doing well.
Yes, when you start, it's super hard to get back to the circles. Yes, yeah.
Hey, I don't see the board. Do you have to refresh the board, or let's see? I don't. Oh wait,
it's at the top.
See it now?
Jose has these board problems. Jose doesn't see the board
easily.
Yeah, he's really bored. I'm gonna have Jose teleport somewhere else.
And then come back.
Teleporting won't help.
Yeah, it was
pretty
bad.
We'd have to leave and come back. So what's happening, Drax, is each of us sees the board.
Jose, what's your problem, man? What's your problem?
Wow,
talk to my camera guy.
Saint of Marin was on fire. He had like plus 12.
I'm gonna put a technical interstitials real quick, and then we're gonna expand the board.
Have him teleport.
Okie dokie.
Have him leave the scene.
I'm gonna try this without VR next
Here's
time.
a little interstitial because Daisy won last time.
Firing with VR, you have to
enjoy this one.
You have to aim up and down. It's annoying.
It's too loud down here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know what you need? We need like these little spaceship things
we're driving. Oh, Jose, they're so loud, these people.
So unruly. Where are you? Oh, here you are.
We're gonna watch a little interstitial before I get you back to check the board. What happened just now, this game does not count. I just want to tell the YouTube audience. This game does not count because Zafia left the game, and then the game automatically reset. Sorry, Zafia was in the safety zone too long. Okay? So let's actually see if we have Zafia's backstory. Let me see here. Where is it? I wonder if we have. No, we don't have it. Actually, we're going to play Daisy's story. She won last time, and I'm going to play you Zafia's backstory too, because Zafia is one of our regular players. But first, here's Daisy,
who won last time. She may win this time too. Who knows?
Hello, Daisy. Why do you look like an alligator?
I look like an alligator because I am an alligator, of course.
Do you feel discriminated against in Sansar as one of the only non-humanoid avatars as of yet?
I've always rather enjoyed being a bit different. A unique personage all over the internet.
If you wanted to be like engaged in a crime or something, then people would right away they noticed you. There's no way of hiding.
That's very true. I can't get away with things quite as easily.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. There's butterflies flying around. Where are we here? Is this your place?
No, it's not my place at all. It's just somewhere I like to come and hang out. Yeah.
The swamp is the natural habitat. So how did you get into HoverDerby?
You never know. Sometimes I have to leave the swamp. You know, if I'm looking for tasty snacks. And I thought maybe there might be a few in HoverDerby because it's quite dark in there at times, and someone might occasionally go missing.
So you have a British accent, and this is my hypothesis. There's the city of Derby in England. Is it possible that you thought when you first logged into HoverDerby that it's actually HoverDerby?
Yeah, actually, I used to live fairly near Derby when I was studying at Gator College.
Any of your relatives ever made into a handbag? Or is the reason why you were so mean on the HoverDerby field, is it because you're grieving? What is the word?
Grieving.
Grieving. I always mix it up with the trolls and stuff. Right. It's confusing because on the one hand, I'm standing in front of a troll, obviously.
Yeah,
and I'm also asking the troll, who is a griefer, about grieving.
I'm not really a troll anyway. I'm not really a troll.
Well, that's what every troll says.
Far too nice to be a troll.
Sure.
I don't eat people. Well, not very often anyway.
Well, thank you very much, Daisy. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and good luck in HoverDerby or Derby. And I think we should send the city of Derby maybe a notice that there might be some sort of infringement or some sort of case of mistaken identity now that HoverDerby is going to be very, very famous, much more famous than the city.
Thank you very much, Jackster. And I'll eat you later.
No!
Debbie, what is your name actually?
Whenever I'm on the field, I'm little Debbie Do. I never ever stand still. I'm always running, and I run around my opponents, and I run straight into their face.
You used to be a teacher. I mean, is it a skill that you acquire as a teacher?
No, it's an aggression you acquire as a teacher.
So you're very famous for sending Drax to the office. First of all, I'm talking about myself in the third person, which is a sign of great mental strength. Secondly, does he need to ease up on the talking, or?
I think really he talks everybody to death, so that's a good strategy on the court too.
What is the number one thing that you would like to see added in HoverDerby as it stands right now?
I would like to see an intermission time where we have DJs and like a party atmosphere for intermission time, kind of like like at the Super Bowl, and they have halftime.
This is really a good idea.
After the game, we can all come here and we can drink beer and stuff.
Yeah, Drax Brew has really good beer.
Yeah.
It's bottled at the source. Wherever the source is.
I was going to say, where's the source? I don't know.
I don't know.
So I got the source right here. It says, hop sourced only from Pfaffenhofen, Germany. So it's not my bathroom. Smooth lager. Dachsenbräu, now in the marketplace.
Okay, folks, we're having a few technical issues. These were some of our players. This was Daisy, and it was little Debbie Do. And we'll be back in a jiffy, as they say in the olden days. and like we said, we're guaranteeing 5 games. So the second game is coming in soon. So
Here we go.
Let's check and see where our players are, huh?
Okay. Mute your remote mic, Galen. I think you already muted that. Here we go. And we're back on the air. Folks,
where is my camera dude? Here he is. Hey, Jose, we're back. We're back on the air. Can everybody hear us on the YouTubes? On the YouTubes, let us know. Hello, 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 YouTube. Hello, 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 YouTubes. YouTubes.
Are we ready to start a game?
Jose is very sort of Euro distance. He's very up and close.
Oh boy!
I think we should start a game. That will be the second game. Are people in there, or are you?
5,
yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Let me tell you who's out there right now.
1.
Yep. On the blue team, we once again have Daisy and Philip and Saint of Mirren. On the red team, we have Chris Jackson, aka Lefty. We have Maya, and we have Debbie Baskerville again. And they've got about 4.5 minutes to win this, in which to win this outright. And if they don't get 25 points, if one team doesn't get to 25 before the other, then at the end of 5 minutes, whichever team has the most wins. But here's a catch: they do have to win by at least 2 points.
2 points difference, yeah. And Maya is from Linden Lab, so she, if you don't like Sansar, if you have problems with the beta version, her email address is I am Maya, ich bin Maya at lindenlab.com. Address complaints to her. No. People on YouTube say my audio is bad, so yeah, sorry about that. We're in beta.
There may be a deeper meaning in that.
Yeah, of my audio is bad, you mean like...
Exactly. They could be trying to say something more deep about that. I don't know.
Like that, what the content of the audio, like, I see what you're saying, that's very mean, but I can take some trolls. I've been to VR chat a couple times.
It's a good way to toughen up, right? Go to VR chat.
But I also want to say, I mean, we're really pushing the envelope in terms of what the system can do, okay? So people really got to bear this in mind, that we have a fast-paced first-person shooter game, basically, that it works at all in this beta iteration is really a miracle. And all kudos to you, Galen. We've been pushing this. Linden Lab engineers have been very helpful. Because
absolutely.
They saw what we're trying to
team at Linden Lab. Those of us who've been around Second Life a long time, for over a decade, we get the feeling sometimes that Linden Lab is completely out of touch and out of reach. But the reality is that they're a small team dealing with hundreds of thousands of people on a regular basis, and they do surprisingly
well. Oh my God,
well.
Galen,
Wow.
hey, we're the worst sports moderators. So that they're freaking winning the game, and we're like, oh yeah, Linden Lab, this and that. Okay, let's go to.
I thought they'd done a great job helping us out. Let's go on down.
Yeah, big shout out. Okay, let's.
Were we playing a game? There's a game here, right?
That game was quick. Wow, so they got roasted 11 to 25.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was a little bit of going to be a hard one for them to do, because when they had Saint and Daisy.
Daisy.
Oh, whoa. Wait a minute.
Daisy only got 3.
And yet red one? Wow. Okay,
Daisy only got 3.
I think Deb is using
this is not. Okay, so this just tells you.
This is the end of Daisy.
No. Like, I totally didn't see this coming. Drax, you don't understand. I didn't see this coming. I mean, like, seriously, I thought it was going to be the other way around. Like, for real.
Daisy only got 3.
How's it going?
Man, Debbie was cleaning up the floor with everyone.
Who, me?
Yes, you. I told them earlier that you were like on everybody's butt.
I'm little Debbie do. I am totally harmless.
Yeah, she is lying. She is lying.
I'm a granny. I'm a 65-year-old woman. I'm a granny.
Liar, pants on fire.
Oh my God, Debbie is not even like the target audience.
Yes!
Debbie
I
said
think they
she's
caught on
65.
fire
How old
in
are
your
you, James?
capsule.
I'm 31.
James, did you? Very good, very good. You can stay. Debbie, you go.
No, Debbie's
Guys,
Debbie
Dress?
is.
I have my cane here, and I'm going to hit you with it.
No. Okay,
Guys, you can't because you're not in VR.
You're in
guys, I want to say one thing. I want to say a thing real quick. Let's be quiet real quick. We have a YouTube show, and the YouTube people really want to have fun and hear this thing. So I encourage everyone to please be mindful of this, okay?
I like it.
Okay, here's somebody consistently talking. I don't know who it is, but YouTube
It's
folks.
those guys over there.
Yeah, James. Awesome that you were playing. Yeah, we got to put the board somewhere else. Let me say it one more time, and if they don't understand it next time, we just got to put the board somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we have YouTube people, and they're really enjoying the show, and they really want to kind of hear us when we're explaining the board and all that. So let me ask James real quick. James, this was your first game or what?
This is my second game.
Your second game? So you actually qualify because we changed the rules slightly. You have to play like one, even like a practice bout, and then you were eligible.
Yeah, I did with Daisy, the alligator girl, and some other people.
Daisy's the best teacher ever.
She's
okay,
amazing.
so James, you're technically eligible. You have 3 more games you can actually win today.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. Theoretically.
I'm going to try on desktop this time.
Wow,
Okay.
Debbie might actually win today. This will be amazing, won't it?
Wait a minute. Right, and Debbie may win, but also James may win. And James, this is a good point. So you played in VR just now?
Yeah, it's a little harder though. I prefer desktop.
Yep. I actually feel also that VR playing is a little
Trickier.
harder. So
it'd be different if you're like in a spaceship shooting each other though.
Oh,
Right, so the
you give us
difference is-
ideas, man.
Yeah.
Here's the advantage of being in VR, though, because in VR you can flip around quickly. Like if you're in desktop, you're kind of your field that you can shoot from,
Imagine
like right
bumper
here.
cars. Imagine a bumper car game where you bump into each other.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
Imagine shotguns with bumper cars.
Oh my goodness! It sounds like where I grew up.
Well, you were born in a bumper. Newsflash! Breaking news: Jasmine was born in a bumper car ride.
Yeah, that's
It was a
me.
bumpy road.
Explains
That's
a lot,
for sure.
doesn't it?
It really does. Oh, where are you here, Jasmine? We love you,
Yes,
Jasmine. You
yes.
built this, and James is giving you great ideas, spaceships and stuff.
Yes,
And,
amazing
That's what I'm
ideas.
saying. Laser tag would be also another beautiful room for another
Yes.
whole new game.
Gonna get out there on the next game.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
A
good.
lot like Rec Room. Rec Room has the sniper rifle, the shotgun. It has all the weapons you need. Like imagine that and something like that and like this, like super realistic.
Listen, guys, we're going to do that because Rec Room is fine, but we're all user created, and you can make your own stuff, and
You
that's
can make
just
a
awesome.
universe, and you can make your own
Yes.
top,
Exactly.
and your own
Yes.
skirt,
This
and
is
your own
not Linden
pants.
Lab. This is user created content.
Yep. Yep.
Wait a minute, Linden
I
Lab
made my
didn't
mini
make
skirt.
this?
No.
No,
We made all of it.
Jasmine built this. She
Yeah,
says
I
she
made
built
this.
And James and Daisy are trying to destroy it. Debbie is trying to win all the dough. Okay, let's play the next game.
Next
It's
game.
first, listen, guys, it's first come, first serve. Run, 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 run.
Go play.
Okay, what I would like is get near the. Well, okay, go ahead and get on out there if you have not played yet, or if you've only played once. Should be the first choice. If you've only played twice, your second choice. Kung, step off the pad and step back on. You should get out there. Step backwards and then step forward. Oh, there you go. Or step forward, then step backwards. A little bit farther.
We gotta
there
take
you
this
go.
in,
Try again.
Sorry, I teleported away from him. We got to take this into consideration.
All right, let's get another 3-on-3 going. It looks like there are 2 of you ready. Philip, go ahead and go on out there. James, why don't you go ahead and on out there, 2. We need 2 more reds and 1 more
I was just going to explain to you, Jose.
blue.
So we need
This is
Sin
how
to
you
play
go in.
Maya, too.
And and Maya is wants to play too. So if you want to play red, actually red is over here. If you want to play red, you got to go in here. And if you go blue, you go over here. So we're gonna do the commentary right now. But I just also want to say that oops, sorry. That you can play this anytime. You guys hear me on YouTube? I gotta go closer. You can play this anytime on your
You
own.
can hear me through Skype. Cool.
You can play this at any point in time. by yourself
We've got
or with
2-on-1. We're gonna get that up to 3-on-3, and then we'll start that game.
I'm right here, Galen. You can hear me.
I hear you.
So what do we have there?
Blue and one red. So one red, but then we need one red.
Nobody wants to win, actually. I use this camera here and bring up my
last player joining the field. I'm gonna go on up to the booth.
So who do we have out there? Oh, we have Sin, right? Or Battle Mac.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start the match. Start the game here.
Game starts in 5.
So,
4,
Drax, who we have out there now? On our blue team, we have Daisy once again. We have Philip. We have James. On the red team, we have Chris, aka Lefty. We have Sin, and we have Kung Fury.
Kung Fury is the dude with the paper bag over his head, and he has... We're actually going to throw up some cards later on, too, so you understand who is who. Oops, I just fell off the pad. Go to a different camera. We have... Philip is the insane clown guy. Kung is the one with the paper bag. James said something interesting that he played in VR. He's now trying desktop. It's the first time he's with us today. Let's see here. Who else do we have?
So this is actually Kung's first game of today, I think. He was having some technical trouble getting in, but he's here now. And it looks like they're playing pretty well out there. We got 2-7 already in the first few seconds of the game.
Oh yeah, the camera just got a really good glimpse of Kung running by. So oh Daisy. So you get really bounced off of the side, and let me just repeat: if the little ball, the little atom underneath your pod is dim, is not lit, then it means you gotta go as quickly as you can into the safety zone. So
That's right.
Lefty is hovering here behind the obstacle. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes
they're,
no difference. My mic makes no difference. I think people hear me okay. I see.
Okay. Yeah. It's getting a little bit unbalanced. We got 8-on-11. Blue team has 8. Red team has 11. And we'll see by the end of the game who's racking up all the points here.
I'm actually floating with myself on the same camera pad. Ooh, that is awesome.
We got...
People can hear me okay? Just checking?
Yeah. I hear you just great.
And on the YouTubes? Yeah, good.
And all kidding aside, too, about VR chat, we love to joke about them, and I'm sure they joke about us when they think about us at all. But VR chat's pretty cool too. We like to take a certain pride in the differences between us.
Yeah.
We do. Every bit of this is new. Every bit of it is growing, and we're all excited about the state of things these days.
Here's Daisy. Daisy just got hit. That was hilarious. Daisy is like. She's like hiding out there, and she just totally got hit. It's hilarious. Oops, sorry, wrong camera. I switched to the wrong camera. Going back, here we go. Now we got an overhead view. And why did you put, Galen, 2 safety zones per team?
Okay, so those of you who watched last week or who've been in to play the game yourselves, you may have recognized that the field changed.
Blue team wins.
Wait a minute, blue team wins?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. 25-15. Holy cow, that was quite an upset.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Back at the top of the
So
board
somebody
again.
clicked on the link?
Yeah, she should be like a trainer.
Somebody's got to click on the link so that we got
You might want to reset again soon. That was laggy.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Before it was bad.
Yeah, you probably need to reset every game.
It's okay. I am going to reset in a minute, but let's.
Do we have the board updated?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only way to be accurate.
We'll refresh. We'll refresh everything after we get a little chance to chat here. Everybody who played, come on up. Come say hi to the camera.
Yeah. James, my man, how was it playing desktop versus VR? A little better?
Shots were a lot more level.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see. So James, last time when he played in VR, he got +4, so he got one more. He got 2 more.
I only died 3 times.
Yeah. You know, so you're not quite a cat. You've got to die 9 times to be a cat. So you're not a cat yet.
And Maya is on number 2, not so bad. So wait a minute, is Chris at all in here? Yeah. Sorry, Chris.
I got 6 kills. That's pretty good.
6, and James is number. What is this? Number 5 in balanced players. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a noob, man. I know you're not a virtual world noob, but we call you gently. We call you Sansar noob. Is that okay?
Yeah. And HoverDerby noob. But we're good. But we love Hover noob. Yes. Wait a minute. That sounds a little bit like something else. But anyway, so that's nothing. I said nothing. Anyway.
How does that sound? It
sounds a little bit like something else.
Chris, get on in there.
Something else. I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a rest, man. There's a lot of lag.
Yeah, Chris.
Okay, let's reset. Let's reset.
Yeah. Chris, show yourself real quick and say hi. Come on.
Chris is amazing.
Wants to see you.
The Executioner.
Yes, our winner from last time.
Yeah.
You get a good shot.
There we go.
He is. That's Lefty the Executioner. Oops,
I'm Vanna White. This is
all right. So this is the
Look at the beautiful.
Vanna White might be a blue hair right about now.
No, I cut myself.
We're gonna reset HoverDerby real quick.
Lock your head off with.
Oh no!
We're gonna watch your backstory, Kung, while we're resetting the game. Cool.
Good to go.
Let's watch it, guys, and let's reset.
They'll bring somebody up, you know.
Daisy, please go to the side. We're filming. Sorry, Daisy, gotta be rude. Jesus Christ, where are we? In Miami?
Some it may well be.
So what is your name?
Lefty.
I thought it was Lefty the Executioner.
Well, that's my last name.
You're not chopping off too many lefties people's heads? Just chop it when it's necessary to chop.
Yes, for the win.
Chop, 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 chop. Have you talked with other players?
Their aim is just weak. I'm sorry.
That's a typical line an executioner would say. Just before he chop.
I want to get a little shout out to my sponsor, Medieval Industries. They provide all my axes.
I wonder, Medieval Industries, is there like a lifetime sharpening deal that you have?
Their product is crap. It won't keep an edge. So they provide a lifetime service of sharpening.
Maybe because of their honesty, that they know they're crap, that's why they're still in business.
Good people, terrible product. But I'm going to take all those trophies that I'm going to win, and I'm going to melt them down. And then I'm going to make a throne out of them.
And then you're going to sit on that throne. You look at this throne. He won it all in HoverDerby.
That's right.
We're cutting it close to the hour. I think we'll be able to.
And here we go. We're back live. This was the backstory of Lefty the Executioner. Now, okay, so Galen just reset the game, meaning he reset the server. We're in Sansar. My name is Draxter. This is HoverDerby. If you're just tuning in on YouTube, let me know if my audio is loud enough. I actually got to double check here on my monitor. Bear with me. I'm going to check if my audio is loud enough. Yeah, looks good. We're going to play 3 more games, and then we're going to have an after party. We're in beta. Little glitches are bound to happen, but well, that's what beta means, and we're having a lot of fun. If you want to play, if you want to hang out, there's practices every day at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. Pacific time, or SLT, Sansar Liberation, Sansar Love Time. And here in the back here is Shakes, our robot. So if you come in and there's nobody to play with, you can play against Shakes anytime. So that's the deal. Everything is user created. Everything is handmade. All the avatars are handmade. Well, the basic avatars are not handmade. but all the characters and all the costumes and everything that you see is made by us, the residents, should I say, of HoverDerby. All right, so let me check in with Galen where he is. I'm going to call Galen on my remote control here. Galen, where are you? Are we starting game 3? Should I go to the camera? Hello, Galen. Can you hear me? Galen, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hop on the camera. Show you guys. Galen, come in. This is... Hear me?
Yep. I am here. You are here.
Awesome.
Everybody's here. We got our 3-on-3 set. Yep.
3 is set. So this is not a game. We're just practicing. Okay. So
no. This is we're ready to start a game. Are you set, Krax? We got the.
Before we start, give us real quick who are the players.
All right. Let me block the field so no one else joins. Okay. Our players right now on the blue team are Saint of Mirren once again, James Bong, and Philip Lewick. On the red team, we have Kung Fury, Debbie Baskerville, and Sin. All good players.
Here's Philip. I just don't start it quite yet. I just want to get a few close-ups. Here you can see Philip, the clown. He's hovering there in the back. He's learning from Daisy being a sniper because Daisy wins, so everybody's copying her style. It's not a surprise. She stays in the back and snipes until she gets hit. Then she bounces off like a crazy alligator. So who is this? Let me just zoom in here real quick. Oh yeah, here we got James Bong, and then who else do we have? We have Kung Fury, Saint of Mirren, we got Sin, right? And we got Daisy somewhere. Did you say Daisy?
Oh, sorry, I'm busy playing Pac-Man over here. Sorry.
Sure. That's my co-hosts always do that. The last one was Mighty's played Space Invaders.
No, we don't have Daisy out there this time. So we have Saint of Mirren, James Bong, and Philip on the blue team, and on the red team we have Kung Fury, Debbie, and Sin.
Debbie.
So
here it's Debbie. Yeah, I see
Debbie. You may be seeing Debbie.
I see Debbie. I'm closing in on her right now with the camera.
Well, we need to get them started on the game before they wear out.
Let's go. Let's do it.
4 little legs.
Game starts in 5, 4,
All right.
3, 2,
Are you ready?
1.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Here we go. Oh my God! And Sin just shot right away. He was okay. Galen, explain real quick. When you start the game, the people are being pushed into their respective corners, right?
Correct.
Or how does that work?
So the as you may notice when we start a game, everybody gets pushed to their respective sides, which are opposite of what you might think. That is to say, the safety zones are on the opposite side of the field. Our thinking is you have to fight your way to get to them. So yeah, you get automatically pushed on sides, and the game starts, and then you decide your strategy based on your team. Right now, we obviously have these teams, notionally speaking, but practically speaking, what we're going to do is we're going to award individual winners. We're not really going to be awarding teams. We'll get there. As you've seen, we don't have a huge set of people who qualify yet for these. I'd say we have probably about a dozen regulars overall, and this is great. But soon we're going to have hundreds of people.
Are right, and people are really rewarded if they want to take the initiative. I mean, you could see that sometimes, I don't know why, it takes time. Like, people need to kind of sometimes be dragged into there. Like, some people they're very goal oriented. They go like, yeah, what the hell, I'm gonna play, right? And they hop on the thing and they go into the field. And some others need to be basically dragged into it. There's some hesitation, so that's fine. But I gotta tell you, if you want to win, you have to play, right?
Yep. And it's really that simple.
Here's Kong. Sin is very good. We've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play. It's 14-10. 14 hits for blue, 11 hits for red. I'm gonna look at my YouTube stream real quick. Kavya Lovestrand says, "Why are you wearing the Drax Files hoodie? Where's the HoverDerby one?" Well, Kavya, what I did was I burned it because we had a heating issue here at the house, and I felt cold. I'm living in a sort of a Ready Player One situation. You know, in the stacks it gets cold sometimes, and all the money goes to the internet and to my Sansar subscription. So I didn't have time. I didn't have money for coal or wood, so just burned it. Didn't look that good, anyways.
So Jackson, before the other game ended, we probably only got maybe another minute before the blue team looks like they may win. As it's getting kind of close though. We were talking about the field. The field changed from last time. It used to be one single big safety zone on either end. Now it's 2 small zones. I wasn't entirely sure. I mean, we always knew that we designed this game so we could change things up. Change up the field. We got some great plans in the future to make that even more dynamic, but the reception was really good. Everybody who tried it out was excited by the change. That's one thing that can be a problem in a lot of online things.
Wait.
Things can get.
I'm going to cut you off because
we're
it's
2 away.
23 to 18. The game can end with 25. We got 23 hits for blue. We got 18 hits for red.
1 away now.
24. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is tense.
24 to 20. See the blue guy? Oh my God! And you see that replenish? It's maybe hard to follow on YouTube. I don't know, but
red team are really dodging really well.
Yeah.
Oh, 23 to 24. They can't win now.
20.
They can't win.
Oh my God! They can't win. What is happening? Going overtime or what?
Well, I take it back. If the blue gets one more, it's 24 to 24. We may go into overtime. Now it's 24 to 25. See, they couldn't win because they haven't gotten. There we go.
26.
Wow. So close too.
Also, you'd be able to communicate with your teammates, like on a private channel.
Okay, so he's going to stream. So let's go. Shh.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Here comes the Drax!
Oh, that was some game,
cool. That was a really good game.
Hey, I got 18. What? I got 18.
Oh, no way.
Okay, guys, everybody, if you played, get in front of the camera, please.
Yeah.
Come say hi.
Show yourself to Jose.
I've already been up.
We got time to go to VR mode again.
No. You gotta go here also, Debbie. We want to see you.
You needed 2 lenses for VR video.
People talk smack about Jose. Nobody sees Jose on the YouTube.
Poor Jose.
You gotta take photos of Jose. Poor Jose.
Yeah. You guys can't see him crying under the camera, can you?
He's the hardest working cameraman in Sansa show.
Somebody beat my score 18 and 14.
Wow.
Check this out.
Holy cow, 18?
Crazy, James. You are on fire.
James.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know it.
You are, oh my gosh, you go. Wow, he was totally on fire.
James,
oh my goodness.
You almost got hit for every time you got killed, though.
I know. Yeah, well, there's that. But it's okay.
All the COD kids in their kill-death ratios,
I swear we only had, one of our teammates left, though. We had 2 people only.
Yeah, I was just noticing that, and you guys won in spite of that.
Still won.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Only just, though.
It wasn't for me.
Did you notice, Drax, that in both of the games that were lopsided, the smaller team won?
James, did you? That's the thing to point out.
Sometimes audio, by the way.
Sometimes it can be to your advantage because what happens is that you have more targets. So it doesn't. So you think that having a smaller team is bad, but it depends upon who's on that team. Like if you have really strong players on a 2-person team, it's actually better than having a 3-person team with average players. So sometimes you're better off with this too.
But try going out there 1-on-3 and see.
I have before until recently.
Wow, I was saying pretty good on this one.
Too good.
Jasmine.
What?
You're not supposed to even playing.
Oh, I play at practices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, practices. Yeah. So
I would love to play against you, Jasmine.
Huh?
Oh, I see something coming.
I would love to play against you.
So, Drax, we've hit 5 games now. Should we see if we can squeeze one more in?
Yeah, let's do one more. This is going to be the final game.
Saint,
Okay,
let's try to go this time.
Okay, so who do we have? Oh, I'm pacing.
So it's like, do they add up all the points to see who has the most points, and that's who wins?
We'll
Galen,
explain that, and just as soon as we finish this last game, we'll explain that in
Works on
detail.
averages.
Come on,
Yeah, because right now we're in a okay.
We're gonna be very transparent, just like Wall Street.
Yeah, no, not like Wall Street, not like Wall Street.
As much as this game.
That was that's an awesome line.
Who said that?
Like totally hurt. That hurt a little.
That was good.
That really hurt. That was amazing.
Wall Street
Okay.
Wall Street hasn't crashed as much as it. That's awesome. Okay, guys, go into
And
the
the
game.
banks too. The bank.
There. Okay, so here you can see. I just want to say again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're not in. Again, please. I'm so paranoid now with my audio. Is my audio good? Is my audio good? Here you see the blue pod, and here you see the red one. So if you go into these areas, then you will be pushed out into the game as a red player or a blue player, respectively. So you can see Daisy is kind of hovering over the red one.
Yeah.
And well, she's just sort of parked herself there. This is Philip, by the way. Philip really needs to.
We're gonna do a 2-on-2 this time, Drax. Go on out there, guys.
Let's do a 2-on-2.
We're good to go.
Okay. Is Philip playing? Philip is so awesome.
Yeah, Philip and Saint and Miran are gonna play.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go on our remote connection.
All right.
We're gonna go on a head camera. So we got a 2-on-2. Go on the moving camera.
All right.
Practicing. So who do we have? We have Daisy.
You ready to start this, Drax?
Yeah. Who do we have?
Throw them in the fire.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tell us the players one more time, Galen.
Yes, our players right now, we have on the blue team we have Philip and Saint, and on the red team we have Kung Fury and Daisy.
Why are we doing 2-on-2?
Just for fun, to shake things up a little bit.
But we don't have. I mean, I'm not playing, but I don't see any issues of lag or anything from my
No. It's not. Honestly, it is not from lag. A big part of it is pretty much everyone has played several games now, and that's great. I think some players, I think they feel like they're done. They've played a lot of games. Like Chris, for example, has been out there, I think 4 games already out of this now 6 games that are going on.
It's just virtual, but it's also exhausting.
It is, and it's funny. Even those who sit at their desktop and don't get up and throw their Vive controllers into the walls and kick cats and things as they play. Even the people at the desktop.
Or they mom as they serve. As she just tries to serve the pizza,
yeah.
And hit the mom in the face with the Vive controller.
Well,
I'm not speaking from personal experience here. I mean, come on, okay? I mean, if I'm talking for a friend.
Controllers are really rough. Someone gets hit in the face with them invariably.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Wait, James is not playing, but James, I was thinking like James was he wants to kind of for the win, but James is
kind of cool though. Although, there we go. Okay, Daisy and Kung, they're actually both just very good players, and they're playing Philip and Saint. And I actually think that this is good to do a 2-on-2 too. I mean, don't think of it as anything less, because it's right. Hard. And when there's a lot of people out there, and guys, we've played 5-on-5 at times, it's a melee.
Yep.
It's hard to tell what the heck's going on, and you're just mostly just trying to. It's bloody.
And it's just a little too chaotic. I mean, this is really more skill now. Yeah. I mean, the 2-on-2, you really have to have some skill. And I did not suggest that we're doing this because of any lag issues at all. I'm amazed how good it works, actually. It's just that some players were saying it was a little bit slow. I don't see it from my vantage point, but I'm also not playing.
No, it's smooth right now for me. And we see it sometimes.
Whoa,
We'll
we got
start
23, 24 to 5. Oh my God. To get pummeled out there.
Holy cow. Holy smokes. Let's get on out there. So that was blue team winning. That's Philip and Saint beat Daisy, our reigning champion from last time, or second place champion from last time, and Kung Fury. Both excellent players. Let's get on down there.
Oh my
I thought this
goodness.
is PG for pornographic.
Whoa.
Wow, guys.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I got my butt kicked on that one.
Let's get all four of you out in front of the camera. Go ahead, Kung.
Audio,
It's
please,
okay.
Galen.
What's that?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get the score up there.
I can't. Yeah, I don't see it either.
Damn.
Oh, posted. Yes. Let me get that posted onto the
Daisy is
board there.
over. Kung, give us a thumbs up into the camera. It's over.
Hey,
Although you had Kung with you.
Go ahead and
bug
type it.
spray? Anybody got the bug spray? He's got a bug problem. Please swat those off.
I wonder why
Hey,
Kung
we're
always
gonna
has
get
this
into the
additional
camera.
paper
Go
bag
towards
with
the
her.
camera.
Hey guys, until you've had a chance to get to know the bugs, be
That's
nice.
true.
Yeah,
Be nice.
be nice to the bugs.
Kung knows I love Kung.
I
Kung's
found that
amazing.
they've got a good sense of humor.
They do?
They dance well. Yeah, you just
They buzz in my ear a little bit. I don't know.
That's part of their sense of humor.
21 and 2.
Oh my God! Oh, Saint! Wow.
Saint, what the heck? Saint, come over here. Please speak to the camera. What is your
happened?
Get in here, man.
Here's the camera.
What
is your strategy?
You filthy hacker.
What are you playing? He's what do they call him in
He's a
pool?
cheater.
No, what do they call him in pool? What's the thing in pool? Pool shark? HoverDerby shark?
Oh, yeah. He's the HoverDerby shark.
Yeah, I played side.
Wouldn't that be cool though if they did like a laser tag in the future? That'd be so cool.
You're using a what?
I promised them half the money earnings if they just stood still.
We encourage throwing games.
No.
Right. This
Did you get it
HoverDerby was all a
over?
scam.
That was our
I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Drax, we have something that we need to explain too. We decided that in a case where our number one player and our number two player were the same person, that we would take the second person in the balanced players, who happens to be Maya, who only played one game. So there's a little upset there. I don't think Maya's here right now. I think we'll have to.
It would have to go to Sin.
Yeah, I don't think that we should have.
Oh, you know what though? Maya did only play one game, and we did say that you'd have to play at least two games.
And
Sin is our second place way.
And Maya is to Linden, that's right.
Maya's to Linden.
All right, very good, Linens.
No.
Maya Sansar, she's a Linden.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sing.
Right, then that leaves Debbie.
Let's chant after me. No money for Lindens. No money for Lindens. No money for Lindens.
Wait a minute, isn't that why they're doing this?
Oh my goodness.
No money for Lindens.
Yes,
No
that's
money
right.
for
Probably
Lindens.
shouldn't have
That's
played
way
in the first
harsh.
place.
No. Yeah.
No, Maya, this is
Linden
really
destroyed all your experiences tomorrow out of spite, I would not blame them.
Exactly. If HoverDerby is gone off the Atlas tomorrow,
I think for this time we will disqualify Maya, we'll disqualify Maya from winning this one mainly because
One
she only
game.
played one game, and we'll put some thought more into Linens and winning.
I played 2 games.
That leaves then Sin as our second place winner for the day. This is quite a wild turn of things. Huh?
It is because I thought Debbie was going to get it for sure. It's right here. He's also
The balanced players.
yeah.
go to the camera, please. Sin.
That's a good Vanna White.
And wave to the
I'm
camera.
Vanna.
And
Sin and Saint,
So
let's get you on up here.
Sin and Saint, where is Saint?
Because I got 18.
Yeah, get on in front of the camera there.
It's a average
In front of the camera.
thingy.
Here is the camera. He looks like a camera. It acts like a camera. It smells like a camera. Here we go.
This
He looks like a CCTV. He looks like Big Brother. That's going to be his name from now on.
Turn and face the camera guy.
The camera's here. This is the camera.
Hey, Ryan.
Oh, he's rotating. Don't crash, man. Crashing is not okay.
All right, so
how many kills did you get?
So what do you have to say to your fans, Saint? What do you have to say to your fans?
They're not kills.
I have fans.
Right, they do.
Yes, now you do. Now you do, my man.
This is the second ever game, and you are a winner.
Yes. Okay, what do you say to your fans, Sin? Kill all lemons, or?
I don't have no fans.
No.
What do I say to my fans? Come hang out in Sin's Retro Loft. Free advertisement. Yeah.
So what do you have to say to Jasmine's fans?
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Jasmine, do you have fans?
I don't think I have fans.
I'm your fan, Jazzy.
I'm your fan, James.
Oh, cool.
Jasmine, I actually do have fans.
You do?
I had someone in Drax's stream ask me if that was my experience. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so awesome!"
Oh, that's amazing! That's so exciting.
Yes, right?
There you go.
I told her, of course, it's the best thing on Sansar.
So the less deaths you get, you get better points or something, or.
Wait, what's the question?
Okay. I'm sorry. The question was how did we choose the winners? Yes, Jasmine, you want to explain it?
So it's an average thing of like, oh goodness. Okay, so like this is the one where you have to do all the mathing, and I'm not a good mather.
Would you like me to?
Maybe you do that, and I'll just stand here and look at you. Okay.
You can be Marshall Mather.
So when we look at the map board here, on both of these lists of aggressive players and balanced players, you'll see three numbers. The three numbers represent number of games they played today. Caps means how many times they captured someone on average per game. So Saint of Mirren, for example, on average captured 13 players of the opposing team. And the third number, the ratio, we take the number of times a player captured opponents and divide it by the number of times they themselves were captured. Again, we're averaging them out. That gives us, so our balanced players is the same list as the aggressive players, but it's sorted by the ratio of captures to times they were captured. The aggressive players is purely based on captures.
Why do we have Saint of Mirren on the board? It's like he's on aggressive and on balance right now. What happened to the board?
Well, take a look at the ratio. He's got the highest ratio at 3.55.
So, and it's all very temporary because the goal eventually is to have teams, and this will be based on teams, who wins, not just players. This is temporary until we get teams. Exactly. None of this. This is like for now, so it can be competitive, and also so that you guys can see this guy's really good at this guy's really good at that. Let's put a team together with these.
We'll keep measuring these stats in the future
too. You know, Team Rage is going to come first place every time.
That way?
Well, we'll see. We'll see that.
Yeah, right? So, it's going to be the Saints team. Yeah.
Wow, that's right. So hopefully Wild will join us next week, like last week.
Yeah, he was busy.
And I was going to say, James is his first time here. He had 18 captures, 18 kills or captures. He was captured 14 times. James, you can totally do this. You can completely win this next time. If you want to listen, you're Jasmine's fan, and I know you want to kind of ask her for her phone number and all that. But she only gives her phone number to people who.
I got my Instagram.
Say it out loud.
Phone? What's a phone?
Why the heck am I walking back and forth?
I'm on Discord.
Like
You can totally find me.
Totally. There we go. Okay, shall we go?
Let's go to the VIP lounge.
Let's go to the VIP lounge. Where's the VIP lounge? Is there some secret?
Yeah, it's over here.
It's over here. It's so
where
secret.
is the VIP lounge?
It's so.
If I knew where it was, it would be so cool.
It's so secret, but it's so secret that everyone knows where it's at.
Everybody do the I am a very important person. Respect me.
Oh my! Here's where the cards are.
Oh, where's my card?
And everybody's heading to.
I don't know if yours got out.
Actually, going to increase a little bit.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Katie the Killer Cat.
Shayla the Soderistic.
For all of you hanging out in the lounge, you're welcome to come join us too.
Game day of
These are like collectibles.
Yes, I threw it at you.
Is
Hey, Jasmine, you know, I just realised. You need to give me a trophy for my experience, like have it next to my other trophy.
That's HoverDerby for you.
Will.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it'll be inside my world.
Let the party begin, Philip.
Wait.
Come
so
over
that's
here.
What we do.
Crazy clown. Let me get some voices from the people. Philip, how do you enjoy this?
Right, that we don't do those anymore.
In your clown world.
The silver one for now.
Are you gonna bring out the clowns?
Yes, and I put your name on it and everything with the date.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Actually,
it's easy.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
It's simple.
So I'm just gonna have the party do their thing.
That's why I chose this name to make your life easier.
Wouldn't I be in second place then?
James is flirting with Jasmine. Hello, person in the sweatshirt. Somebody threw something at me.
Jasmine, wouldn't I be in second place then?
Okay, I'm just gonna sign off here because the party's too crazy.
Okay, so it's an average. So it's.
I'd like to thank the Academy and all the people I stepped on the way to the top.
Yeah, come here, Ryan. You gotta talk to the camera.
Best costuming.
You gotta talk to the camera, Ryan.
Wait a minute, did you
Here's the cameras right here.
You threw the.
Don't be afraid of the camera.
On my head.
This one goes to Sin.
Actually, we haven't introduced Shakes yet.
Oopsie.
Poor Shakes is
Galen, I have a problem. Everybody's ignoring me. I've tried to drag people to the camera, but they don't seem to bother. So introduce Shakes real quick, and then we're gonna go up real quick to the box and say goodbye for the next time, and then I'll just let it play out. So who made Shakes, Galen?
Shakes is the real creator of all of this.
Or is that him over there?
Shakes is our battle bot. Shakes is quite an accomplished player. And
he's got a bad attitude, though. He's got a really bad attitude. He's kind of rude.
And he was made by Rag the Builder.
So that explains a lot. Because, how'd you get it?
Guys, I'm going to sign off YouTube, but I want one photo. I'm going to zoom out. Let's do a, I'm just going to be brutal and talk over people. Let's do a wonderful photo. Okay?
What's the
Please
difference between a wonderful and an amazing
face him.
photo?
I'm an amazing man.
And who can take the photo because I can't? I'm manning Mr. Jose here from the camera crew. And I want to take this from the outside. So everybody face the outside.
Drax, I don't think anyone took a snapshot.
Did anyone take a snapshot?
Awesome. Okay. Well, no.
You can't rely on anybody.
I got one.
Okay. That's the spirit. That's the spirit right there. You can't rely on anybody anymore to take snapshots.
If you're not prepared.
Okay. Party, guys. It's party time. And thank you guys on YouTube. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next week. Alrighty, I'm back at my booth. I'm not the party kind of guy. I want to thank the Academy, just like Ryan. No, I want to thank you guys from YouTube. Thank you for watching and thanks for playing. Thanks for sticking with us with the with some of the technical. Well, I wouldn't say glitches. They're actually just minor challenges, minor little bumps in the road. Again, let me just repeat. This is all user-created stuff. This is a user-created game. It was created by Jasmine. It was programmed by
Galen, and it's moderated by yours truly. And we do this every Sunday at 11 a.m. And every weekday at 9 a.m. is practice time. And every weekday at 5 p.m. is practice time. You can create your own person, your own character. And blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'm going to go back to the party. I'm going to go back to the party right now. Screw this. I'm going to push this button over here. Where's the button? This button over here. And Dragster is out.